In this video, we'll go over Section 3N, Documents, Fees, and Compliance. This section outlines several key deadlines and responsibilities that both the buyer and seller must meet early in the transaction. Here, you'll learn about N1, when the seller must deliver all required disclosures and documents to the buyer, and 2, how quickly both parties need to sign and return escrow instructions. N3, the time frame for paying fees and ordering HUD documents when the property is in a homeowners association. N, for the seller's obligation to install smoke alarms, carbon monoxide detectors, and water heater bracing. N5, when parties must provide evidence of representative authority, such as trust or corporate documents. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand each timeline, the compliance requirements, and how to keep your transaction on schedule and fully compliant. Let's get started. Section N. 1. Seller delivery of documents. The default is set to 7 days after acceptance or write a different number. What this means is the seller must deliver required disclosures and reports within the stated time. Typical items under Section 14A include, as applicable, TDS, SPQ, lead-based paint, NHDS, Megan's Law, water heater/smoke compliance statements, local city/county forms, any inspection or repair reports, permits, warranties, and HOA docs the seller already possesses. How to fill it out. 1. Leave 7 days or write a different number if your market is fast/slow. 2. Calendar a disclosure packet deadline for your seller on day 1. Remember to send the disclosures checklist to the seller immediately. Late disclosures extend buyer cancellation rights. Don't let this slip. Section N. To sign and return escrow holder provisions and instructions. The default timing is set to 5 days after delivery, or write a different number. What this means is after escrow sends its general provisions/instructions, each party must sign and return them by this deadline. The clock starts when delivered. How to fill it. 1. Keep 5 days or adjust if your escrow is slow/complex. 2. Note the wording, after delivery, not after acceptance. Remember to ensure names/vesting are correct before signing. If buyer will vest in an LLC or a trust, coordinate with lender/title before signing. Section N3. Time to pay fees for ordering HOA documents. The default timing is set to 3 days after acceptance, or write a different number. What this means is whichever party is responsible, per the contract or local custom, must pay the HOA document fee promptly so HOA can order CC and RS, bylaws, budgets, minutes, demand/estoppel, insurance, etc. How to fill it. 1. Leave 3 days, recommended, or enter another number. 2. In Section 11, you will have allocated who pays. This clause is just the deadline to pay/order. Remember, HOA packets can take 7, 14+ days. Order immediately. Ask for rush if you have a short contingency period. Section N4. Install smoke alarms, CO detectors, water heater bracing. The default timing is set to 7 days after acceptance, or write a different number. Seller must ensure the property meets California HNS code, smoke alarms, carbon monoxide detectors, and double strapping/bracing of water heaters. How to fill it. 1. Leave 7 days or tighten if you want early compliance. 2. Seller signs the statutory installation compliance statement, often included in disclosures. Remember to have the seller install now and photo document. Buyers often verify at final walkthrough. Local ordinances may require specific detector locations. Follow local code. Section N5. Evidence of representative authority. The default timing is set to 3 days after acceptance if a party signs in a representative capacity, trustee, executor, attorney-in-fact, corporate officer, LLC manager, etc. They must provide proof of authority to sign. Examples of acceptable evidence are 1. Trust, certification of trust. 2. Estate/probate, letters testamentary/administration, court orders. 3. LLC/corporation, articles plus statement of information plus resolution/operating agreement authorizing the signer. 4. POA, executed power of attorney, lender/title must approve. Remember to send these to Escrow and title immediately for review. Lenders often require their own POA approval. Loop them in on day 1.